Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOC.
And welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We are back, and it's a Thursday.
Yeah.
Almost the end of the week, Dan. And,
Another beautiful morning when I came out this morning. Oh, my gosh, it was nice.
I went and walked outside this morning early.
Okay.
And it was a little chilly.
A little bit, yeah.
A little chilly.
It's nice.
But it was nice. It was very nice. So this is kind of your zone for weather, isn't it?
Yeah, it's starting to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, summer's the least important season for me.
Right.
It's like, can't do much.
Right.
You're always worried about the heat and
always
the
about
inconvenience and the sweating, and I'll go outside.
I like to sweat.
Yeah, I wear a t-shirt because I'm white. I'm a white boy.
You are a white boy.
And the sun doesn't play nice with me.
Right.
So I either got to lather up with some kind of protection,
Right.
or wear a t-shirt, and I'm out in the hot weather wearing a t-shirt, and within 10 minutes it's like dripping wet.
Oh.
And I just hate that feeling.
Yeah.
You ever try to pull a wet t-shirt off?
Well, it was
It's
damp.
hard.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah.
It's irritating to me.
It just irritates
It just irritates me so much.
It does. Well, okay. I'm so sorry.
Anyway,
Okay.
so
Well-
I just don't like summer.
I know.
Summer's my least favorite. And then winter's my least favorite.
So spring
after
and fall.
Spring and fall's perfect. If I could just stay in a place, people say, well, why don't you move up to Seattle or something? It rains all the time up. I mean, there's so much rain up in Seattle. It rains every single day. Just about.
Yeah, that would not be my jam. I don't.
Yeah, and it's muggy and.
Is it? Have you been there?
No.
Oh.
No, but they say.
They say.
They say.
The experts
Study
say.
says.
Oh, yeah.
We get their studies.
Because we get a lot of studies.
We got a lot of
here.
studies. You got to believe the studies.
You have to wonder if they're fake. If somebody just decided, oh, we're going to try to sell this, this idea.
Yeah.
Because that does happen.
Well, you look at some of those studies and you think somebody was sitting in a room all by themselves, not thinking about anything. No world crisis was making them focused on solving any problems. Mm-hmm. And they says, I think we should do a study on red ants.
Why not?
Why not?
Let's spend billions of dollars doing
Yes.
such. You get to pay for, you taxpayer, you.
Got all this grant money. Jeez.
Well, if we only knew half of the details, we'd
Yeah,
probably
it's funny
be
anyway.
sorely disappointed.
Yeah. We've got a jam-packed hour for you.
We do. We
Got
have
two segments.
Who
of
do we
guests.
have?
We have Gene Newland and Corey Hopping-Gardner from the Master Gardeners, and then later on we'll have Michael Alsobrook with Camp Jack. That's some big news.
Now, Michael, they're part of the Volunteer Expo.
Okay,
So,
but he's representing Camp
but
Jack.
he's representing Camp Jack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we can find out all the details about that when our respective segments start.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So, you want to, I don't know, it's a little early for weather, but we really have hobnobbed.
It's never too early for weather because it changes so much.
Okay, well.
We could do a weather update at the end of the show if you wanted.
Could we do an update of whoever just texted
Let's
you?
see, who is that? Oh,
Please.
it's a post for
Read it aloud.
Vince is streaming.
Vince who?
It used to be Bongino, but Vince took it over.
Okay.
So I still get notifications from Vince now.
Okay.
I'm going to go silent.
Let's silent him.
Yeah, but silence of Vince.
Oh, me. Well, let's talk about the weather today.
Let's do.
Today will be sunny with a high of 88 and calm wind, and then tonight mostly clear with a low of 62. Friday, sunny with a high of 89, and Friday night mostly clear with a low of 62. Saturday, high of 91. They're not posting any heat index.
No, they're not.
As of this point. And then Saturday night, partly cloudy with a low of 64. And I'm going to let you have it.
Saturday night, or am I going to Sunday or Saturday? Where am I at?
You're on Sunday.
I'm on Sunday. Sunny with a high of 87 on Sunday. 87, that's great. Sunday night, low 60. It went from 69 for the low's average temperatures to a 60. That's chilly.
That's a little chilly
That's
morning.
kinda nice.
Right
I
there
like
now.
that.
A little coat, maybe a light jacket.
Yes. Well, that means that the Earth is moving away from the sun.
It doesn't it?
A
And
little
it
bit.
means winter's going to get
Yes,
here,
that's
and
right.
we're supposed to have a heck of a winter.
Oh, are we
supposedly.
really? Did you look at the Farmer's Almanac?
That's what the survey said.
Oh, yeah, survey.
Yeah.
Monday, it looks like a 20% chance of showers moves back into the area with a high of only 76.
Whoa!
Yeah. And then Monday night, low 59. High Tuesday is in the mid 40s with a 40% chance of showers. Tuesday night, low 55 with a 20% chance of showers. And then Wednesday, the high is only going to be 77.
Way to usher in
Yeah,
some cooler
it's gonna
weather
be nice.
when you're like leaving the planet.
I hope I'm not leaving the planet.
But you know what I'm saying.
Okay, leaving the
Leaving
United
the country.
States, yes.
Leaving the country.
Yeah.
Well, good for you, Dan. Thanks for bringing us some nice weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I don't know how long it's going to
Okay.
last, but
Me neither. Okay. So let's, you want to preface your topics to ponder?
topics to ponder for Thursday. These are based on the human condition, as all of our topic to ponders are, because if you didn't relate to it, you wouldn't care to answer. But today's topic to ponder,
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Okay,
this is a
Dan.
deep one. You have to really think hard on this one. Do you treat every day the same, or does each day have its own feeling?
Now, I don't know if each day has its own feeling, but some of the days do. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, especially.
Have their own feelings?
For me.
Because Monday's like, ugh.
Exactly.
Wednesday's a,
We're in the middle of the week.
and then
We're-
Friday's
you know,
a, yay.
Yay.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand
And
that.
that's pretty basic. Mm-hmm. And then, Saturday, I love Saturdays because I don't have to normally get up and
Right.
be on a schedule. And Richard makes breakfast, which is always a plus for me. And then Sundays are, I'm at churches by 7:45.
Okay.
But I don't hate that. I
And then the bottom falls out Sunday night,
And
and,
then
then
the
it's
bottom
horrible
falls
for Monday.
What about you, Dan?
I'm optimistic.
You like every day?
I like every day. I like to think that every day is a challenge and a new experience and an adventure, an opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I look at things.
Okay. That's probably that's a good attitude, don't
I
you
don't.
think?
I'm not drudger. I don't have drudgeries of the things that are mundane that we do every day. I like doing them.
Well,
I
do
don't
you
know.
like knowing that you have a routine, so to speak? And it's not like a big surprise every day, or do
routine
you,
is not a negative thing for me.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think so.
And the older I get, the more that routine means something to me.
Yeah?
I think. Are you checking our Facebook
I am
page
checking
to
the
see if anybody has
Yes, I
responded?
want to say. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
That's the one we need. We have 3 comments.
Okay, tell us about them.
Let me do them all comments because it doesn't give you much anymore. Leslie King says every day but Monday.
He
like
doesn't
you,
like
he doesn't
Monday.
like
Okay,
nobody likes
okay,
Monday.
Okay.
Debbie Harder says that each day is different, filled with new experiences, but it's always caffeinated. Caffeinated.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll go with that. All
Yeah,
right.
well,
okay.
yeah. And then my wife Kelly says each day is different. Talking to people all day for work, it's always something new.
Well, and I'm sure that's true.
Yeah, and she tells me about some of the. I mean, she doesn't go into detail, but she's
Right.
oh, I had this, this person, and
Yeah.
wow, they were wow.
We may do a little bit of that on our show.
Yeah,
Wasn't that a great interview? And that was
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Yeah.
So, but the topic to ponder for today is: do you treat every day the same, or does each have its own feeling?
Mm-hmm. Now, talking about feelings, like feelings, are you when you have a dream? Do you wake up? Do you have a unique individual feeling for that dream?
I don't remember my dreams.
Oh, really? None of them?
Not unless it's a bad dream.
Oh.
And that's usually because I'm too hot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Just saying.
Every dream that I have that I remember, it has a unique feeling, like an aroma or a smell. Mm-hmm. That dream has a uniqueness about it.
Okay.
I don't know how to explain that, but I get an inner feeling about whatever dream it was, and none of them are ever the same.
You remember your dreams quite well, too.
When I'm dreaming, yeah. I mean, Kelly will say, "What was you dreaming last night?" Because you were. I don't remember that one,
Wow.
but I do remember some.
Aren't you a unique individual, Dan?
Oh, well, I don't know about that. That would have to be someone else's opinion.
I'm curious if other people remember their dreams, but
I'm
sure
sure
there
they
are a lot
do,
out
yeah.
there that do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just me, I just sleep through it. I don't know. Anyway, go to our Facebook page on Around the Table and give us your thoughts.
Yes.
Look for the graphic that's up, and there you go. Okay. You want to find out some history
Let's do it.
from today? Well, let's do it.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
This is truly an historic occasion because for the second time within a year, a new state has been admitted to the Union.
66 years ago today, President Eisenhower signed the proclamation that made Hawaii the 50th state. Alaska had become the 49th state on January 3rd of that very same year.
Wow, you think about 50 states and you think, well, that's been forever. But
It's not.
What's been, 60 years ago, 66 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, I was born during that time. We only had 48 states when I was
Right.
born, which is
Wow.
weird.
I'm sure it is.
yeah.
You've lived through that process
Wow.
for sure.
I picked up one of the phones. I was in my office where I was working. I picked up the receiver. It was not working. I picked up second, third, fourth, and fifth phones. None of them worked.
Ooh, it's a little scary.
30. Oh, that's you.
Oh,
So sorry.
especially if you're a world leader. That's 34 years ago today, back in 1991. An attempted coup against Soviet President Mikhail Gorbachev collapsed. The next day, Gorbachev returned to Moscow from his vacation home in Crimea, where he had been held prisoner. He described his ordeal through an interpreter.
Which is what you heard in the background, I think.
yeah, it's-
Something was going on in the background. I don't know what it was.
What's funny was he treated it like, well, the phones weren't working. He didn't say anything about
Right.
this is a situation. They
I
could
would
have.
think that's quite crucial.
Yeah, really, really.
He looks to me and he says, it's okay. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
This was 12 years ago today. Army Private Bradley Manning was sentenced at Fort Meade, Maryland, to up to 35 years in prison for spilling an unprecedented trove of government secrets. His lawyer, David Combs, described Manning's reaction. The next day, Manning announced he would live as a woman and change his name to Chelsea. President Obama later commuted Manning's sentence. Okay, I don't have anything to say about that one.
This is just incredible to watch. Gone. It's gone. It's gone. We're in darkness. Oh, take off the glasses. Whoa,
This was 7 years ago today. Is this the right one?
Yes,
Number
four.
5. Okay.
Number 4.
Number 4. 8 years ago today, Americans marveled at the first total solar eclipse visible in the continental United States in 38 years.
Wow.
And then we had a get mooned in Boone here not too long ago.
Last year?
Last year, was it? Yeah.
And then I was reading somewhere, I can't remember the date of the next one, but I don't know that the full eclipse will be visible here.
That was pretty amazing.
It was pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah.
These are very serious charges and reflect a pattern of lies and dishonesty over an extended period of time.
7 years ago today, former Trump attorney Michael Cohen pleaded guilty to campaign finance violations. Cohen said he did so at the direction of the then presidential candidate, Deputy U.S. Attorney Robert Kumzami. President Trump was found guilty of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records related to the payments in May 2024. I don't remember that. But he was found guilty. But obviously,
Okay.
this says he was. So there you go. And the next clip we cannot play.
The next clip is a birthday cut. 84 years ago today, singer Jackie DeShannon was born. Among her hits in the 60s, Put a Little Love in Your Heart. She is 84 today.
I've done it. This is what I came here for, and that's what I did.
39 years ago today, Olympic sprinter Usain Bolt was born. He won a total of 6 gold medals at the Games in Beijing and London. And the next clip we can't play too.
Another birthday cut, 37 years ago today, singer Casey Musgraves was born, and she had a hit called Rainbow.
Alrighty, and last for today.
America says we love a chorus, but don't get complicated and bore us, though meaning might be missing. We need to know the words after just one listen, so repeat stuff, 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 repeat stuff. Yeah, oh, you know it.
Oh. 35 years ago today, musical comedian Bo Burnham was born. He became an online sensation at age 16 for his comedic songs, which led to 5 different comedy tours before he turned 30. That was a take on his take on American pop music repeat stuff. And he kind of nailed it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Yeah, just repeat stuff.
Repeat stuff, repeat stuff. Okay. We are about to go to break. And when we return, we will have Corey and Jean with the Master Gardeners in the studio. We hope you'll stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann, and we have a full studio for our first segment. We have Gene Newland and Corey Hoppengardner, and they are with Master Gardeners. How cool that your name is just like slides right on in there for Master Gardeners. I mean, come on now. But welcome to the show this morning. Thank you for being here.
Yeah.
No problem.
You know, I see things online quite a bit about, or on Facebook, I should say, about Master Gardeners, and that prompts me to reach out and say, hey, you know, what do we need to know at this time of season, and what is Master Gardeners doing, and maybe if people want to be involved, how they can do that as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So whoever wants to jump on in there and tell us about Master Gardeners.
Well, I want to make a comment.
Okay.
The city has, you know, they changed the whole downtown square, and they've made areas where they put you to work a little more.
Yeah.
You know, the little curbs there in each corner. Do they come to you and ask you, would you guys like to take this over? Because you're in charge of all that, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we're allowed to have projects.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times we vote on them as a group.
Okay, that's good that you
Or
vote.
something,
As far as anything
yeah.
being added, because
Yeah.
we're not a huge
Well, I
group.
know.
Yeah.
I mean,
We've
you
been
could work
doing
yourself
this.
to death.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
we've been doing the square for multiple years,
Right.
even before they started all this renovation.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, some of the things are taken care of by the city, but some of the beautiful things that you do, I mean, gosh, how do you develop a green thumb? I mean, I could probably take it over and it'd just be a rock garden.
Well, that segues into how to become a master gardener. We
Okay.
have a lot of training. We actually have that coming up soon.
Okay.
And we go through all the intensive training, entomology.
Is that once a year?
Once a year.
Once a year,
yeah,
okay.
And get the training, and that's really just the tip of the iceberg, because what you really learn is hands-on, and we have
Yeah.
it's a requirement for us to have advanced training, and that's the fun part.
Wow.
Oh, the advanced part
Yeah.
is why is it
'Cause
fun?
It's field trips.
Oh,
Doing what you love.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, I am a terrible gardener. I mean, I know it's probably lack of education, and I don't know what to look for and those types of things, but that's where that would be the perfect, I don't know, base, I guess, for someone to jump on in there and learn more so that you have a successful garden or flowers or whatever the case may be, for sure.
You don't have to be an expert gardener to become a master gardener.
No.
It should say mastering gardening.
mastering
I
gardening.
like
Yeah.
that. I like
Yeah.
that term.
None of us are an encyclopedia. You
No.
put us all together and you got it covered.
Yeah.
But, you know, each person has more of a major area than others do. And
Are you better at some things than the other group?
Absolutely.
And then vice versa?
Everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, you know, and I like to think of it as a master student.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead of
Always
master gardener,
learning.
because we're always learning, and then we
Yeah.
pass it on through classes that we offer and helping people. But yeah, there's people that, like, somebody has a question, I'm like, oh, I have somebody for that, because they'll have a strength in that plant. Or
Wow.
What's a misconceived a notion about the master gardeners that people from the outside looking in that they would be amazed at knowing?
Yeah.
that we don't know everything, and I have a lot
Yeah,
of
that
dead
we are,
plants.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That we are not
Oh
perfect.
yeah, plenty of dead plants.
You know.
Yeah.
But at least we're taught the investigation, you know, because there's been some times.
So when a plant dies, you look at it and say, I didn't do this, or I gave it too much of this, or I didn't give it enough light, or too much, or whatever.
Right, or you know, insects. Insects are a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, like, okay, there's a bug. You know, your first instinct, kill it. You know, but you know, as a master gardener, you're taught to investigate this bug and find out its life cycle, and is it a good bug or a bad
Right.
bug, and
Like
why
a
is it there?
praying mantis is a good bug, right?
Right.
Because it kills other bugs and it doesn't really eat your plants.
Right.
Ladybugs, they eat
Ladybugs.
aphids and this and that. So there's a lot of, you know, good ones.
Yeah.
And they automatically think, you know, bees and this and that horrible, and they're great pollinators.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
if they weren't doing their thing, you wouldn't have your vegetables in your backyard garden.
You'd have to
Right.
go. You'd have to
And
take
it's
a.
more than just bees. Some of the time, it's
Yeah.
actually just a fly or something weird looking, but they're pollinating.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about spiders? They don't bother plants, do they? Or I know a spider will probably build in a plant or
Generally not. They're looking out for the pollinators.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mixture of
Okay.
bees there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Other than like a spider mite.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
those are bad for the
Oh,
plants.
okay, yeah.
But in general, spiders, welcome to my garden and eat more bugs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just don't latch onto me and go in the house.
Yeah. So what is let's hit on what's your expertise, Jean, and then we'll hit on yours as well. But what, like you mentioned that was the case, that a lot of people have expertise in certain areas. So what's yours?
I really don't have one.
Oh,
You're
she broke the mold.
Yeah.
No, organizing, public speaking, and things.
Okay.
That's
I'm
important.
one of the superintendents in the education building at the fairgrounds for both fairs.
She runs the fair and she knows lots about that.
And that's coming up next
Yes,
month, actually.
yes.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
So, do you have something you want to say about it?
Yeah.
I mean, while you're here.
Also, too, I'll leave with you the 2 websites where they can go on and check out what the classes are.
Okay.
They've added 2 new ones this year. Etymology, because that isn't in our 3 departments, but that's in the, it had been in things of nature, and that's gotten so big they've added that.
Oh, wow.
And they've also added a class for science and technology, because that was overwhelming, in one of the classes, so they broke out into their own. But our 3 main are flowers, flower arrangements, and field crops.
Okay.
And the flowers, they've got their specimens, and there's certain requirements they have to have. Like, for a specimen, it's got to be in a clear glass jar, no leaves underwater, things like that. In fact, I just last week did a class at the library about preparing for the fair. Mm-hmm. And things that they should and shouldn't do, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you're talking specifically, the Boone County Fair comes up first.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's somewhere where you can enter as well.
Yes, ma'am.
But you can also carry it over to the Northwest Arkansas
it
District
does.
Fair. Is that still correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in fact, anything that goes into the county fair automatically
Okay.
goes into district, unless, let's say, their beautiful sunflower now looks like Bloopy, and they don't have another one to put in district. They can pull it. Or, on the other side of the thing, is if they didn't get that doily finished in time, for county fair, they can put that into district.
Right.
So they can add more in.
Right.
And then the Saturday ending of the county fair, we have several hours on Saturday where they come in and they replace the icky vegetables and the flowers that are drooping and that, because there's no way a few plants will actually make it for the 2 weeks and be good. Not most of them.
Probably not.
But they can come in and they can refresh during... Look at that's too much to have memorized completely. Oh, they don't show our Saturday on this. But Saturday it's from like 12 to 2 that they can come in and refresh. And then also when they're registering and bringing in their exhibits for Sunday, they also have that window where they can come in, where they had county stuff. They can come in and make it all pretty again.
Now, the Boone County Fair starts when?
It
starts
starts
the 8th?
on the... Well, no, Sunday the 7th is going to be where the check-in is.
Okay.
For the,
and that's when people would take whatever that they're entering to the fairgrounds.
We take it in from 2 to 5.
Okay.
And then Monday will be our judging.
Okay.
That way everything still looks nice.
Okay.
And then Tuesday actually starts with the livestock and all that.
Okay. So if you're entering a plant or flower arranging or whatever, one of these categories, then that's when you need to pay attention to come to the Boone County Fair. Now, Corey, do you have a specialty?
I generally growing food. But I teach classes on greenhouses, what to consider, seed saving, and a couple different ways of growing vegetables.
Now, are those open just for master gardeners?
Oh, no,
or for the public?
Yeah, we really want to reach the public. Cause my personal goal is everybody should grow something, to eat.
Now, do you grow during the winter time, too?
Yes.
So your greenhouse is functional.
And that's some of the things that I teach is how to grow lettuce.
Yeah.
Because those things thrive in the winter, and you can grow them all.
Oh yeah.
That's all through the spring. We had classes at the library,
right?
And that's all open to the public.
Okay.
And I don't know if we'll have any this fall or not.
No, we haven't.
Probably not. Usually do mostly in the spring and early summer.
Okay.
Because that's when
Okay.
everybody's, gung ho.
Yeah, right.
And then,
But I like the greenhouse idea. I've talked
Yeah.
about doing that at home.
And with
you
that
know.
being said, some of us are available to come speak at groups, churches, and stuff.
Sure.
We've been
Okay.
invited
Yeah.
if they need somebody to come in and speak.
Yeah, if you have a program
Yeah.
that you need to
Yeah.
you want to convey, and this is a perfect opportunity. For
Yeah, I
that.
love that. Love it.
Absolutely.
The master gardeners are willing to teach.
Yeah.
That's what they
Oh,
do.
yes.
Basically,
Yeah.
very
we're
high in-
volunteers
in
to go
teaching.
out and teach people what we know.
Yeah.
Well, how do people become involved with
That's the
master
best part.
gardeners?
Right now, our class dates, I got it written down here. So
Okay.
it's coming up soon. We have two types of classes that kind of fit both people. We've got an in-person class, which is my favorite, where you actually come and meet other people that are taking the class
Sure.
and do it. And that is $75, and that covers your books, T-shirt, and all the training. And those are going to be running from October through November 19th on Wednesdays. So
Okay.
every Wednesday consecutively from
At what time?
8 to 4:30, and that will be at the extension office, which is just north of the college.
Sure.
And then for people who just don't have those Wednesdays available, we do have a self-guided online training, which a lot of people take advantage if they work. It's $125. You still get the books and the T-shirts and stuff, and you can take it anytime you wish between October 6th and December 12th.
Oh, okay.
And so, but you must have a computer. I don't think it wouldn't work on a phone. It's just too
Right.
Yeah,
much
yeah, okay.
information. But a computer where you can get on there, and we do have applications available at the extension office, or you can reach out to us to our Facebook page, which is Boone County Master Gardeners, Arkansas. Make sure you put Arkansas, or you'll
Okay.
get Illinois or some
Okay.
crazy place.
Kentucky's
Kentucky,
Kentucky has a very active Boone County
Yeah.
master gardener.
So they're first,
So,
probably,
yeah.
Well, I have a question about if they did the online class. Are you still available as a resource
Absolutely.
for those
We
people as
assign-
well?
Yeah, we assign each new member a mentor. So
Okay.
they actually have somebody that
There
they
you
can
go.
hang out with and learn, and we try and match them up based on their wants and needs and stuff. So but we have a lot of fun. I mean, we meet every first Thursday at the
Farm Bureau.
Farm Bureau on Industrial at 5:30
at the lower level.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back. We meet there, and anybody's welcome to come and just check us out. We usually have a little bit of snacks and visiting, and then we have a quick business meeting. But we have a lot of fun.
So they don't need to let anyone know if they plan to
No, just
come.
come.
Just show
They
up.
can just
And
check
you-
it out and
What
see
time
if
do
it's
they?
their,
What time do you meet?
see if it's
We
their
usually
cup
are
of
there
tea.
about 5:30
5:30,
for
okay.
social and snacks and
Okay.
stuff.
And then 6 o'clock we start the
You could
meeting.
just sign up right there that night if you want
Yeah,
to.
and every meeting we make it interesting. We have a little education
Okay.
spot, so it could be totally random.
Okay.
We've had all kinds of things in there.
Whatever comes to your little mind.
Yep.
Yeah, whoever we can drag in there.
Yeah.
To sit
Yeah.
to us.
Okay.
Hey, before you
Well, that's
leave,
perfect.
one of the reasons you're here is to talk about the expo. The
Are y'all
volunteer
going to be?
expo.
Y'all aren't involved. I don't think they're involved
Oh,
in it. It's
okay.
him. The next
Oh, okay.
guest.
I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
That's okay.
I was like,
That's
I
okay.
hadn't heard about
She's
that.
like,
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that.
Well,
No,
they're,
we
they're having a
like,
volunteer expo August the 29th at the Signature
Yeah.
Tower, and all the nonprofit organizations are going to be there.
That's
And I
nice.
thought you may be there.
Well, maybe we will be.
Maybe you should.
Maybe.
Maybe we'll set up a booth.
Contact
sure.
Amanda Woodworth.
That's
you
like,
know, yeah.
The second
Yeah.
weekend in June each year, we have a plant sale and a tour of the square.
Okay.
And they go around and they vote on which bed they think
Yeah.
is the best.
Okay.
And out of the 5 years, the bed that I
Ooh.
work with has won
Oh,
twice.
of course.
Corey's bed has won once, you know.
Well,
So
bravo.
it makes it, yeah.
That's good.
That's rewarding.
Yeah.
Your
it
hard
is, and
work
it's
is
Well, no,
fun. And,
sometimes
you know,
people have questions about specific flowers on those beds. They're like, "What is that?" And
Yeah.
then you can tell them.
yeah, we've got people around that can answer that. And it's really a fun day. And then at Harvest Homecoming
Okay.
on that Saturday.
That'll be in
we will-
October.
Yes, ma'am. We
Okay.
will have a booth there, once again, selling plants and
Okay.
answering questions and
seeds.
seeds. And
Okay. Well, go check them out.
Yeah, check 'em out.
You know, the first, go check out their meetings and learn something. And if you're inclined to sign up right there, do it. But we appreciate you ladies being here this
Yeah.
morning
We
and
even
keep
do-
us
we
posted
even
on
do some fun things
stuff.
last month at the farmers market for about 2 hours. We set up a little booth and had kids come and plant a seed in a cup and then take it home.
So
Oh,
good.
that's neat. That's neat. Yeah.
We do fun stuff like that
Yeah.
also.
Well, good. Community service.
Yeah, I remember
Yes,
my
that's-
first plant it was in a styrofoam cup, and I thought that was the most amazing thing when it came out of the ground.
Yeah.
I guess it sparks people into being interested in
Sure.
stuff like that.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Especially when you're young. Great.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
We are going to head to break, and when we come back, we will be talking with Michael from Camp Jack. We invite you to stay with us. We'll be right back.
Yo!
Welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann, and we were just hobnobbing and talking, and then all of a sudden this music comes on, and it's like,
It's our cue.
Get your cue, get
Yeah.
yourself together. Okay, well, we are back with Around the Table, and we have in the studio Michael Alsobrook, and he is with Camp Jack, and Camp Jack has
He's
been
a new
around
face
for
for
a
us.
bit, but he's
Yeah.
a new face, and they are like launching their grand reopening, and I think they're going to just charge straight ahead. And Michael's here to talk about Camp Jack and fill us in on all the
Kind of-
things.
Kind of a rebirth.
Yeah.
Yep, and we're kind of taking advantage of the momentum we've got with having the grand reopening last week and capitalizing on the momentum of the Volunteer Expo to relaunch our volunteer outreach to try to get more folks in that want to help veterans in this community and find a place for them to do that to where they're actually feeling accomplished. So it's interesting. It's a task, but we're excited to be doing it because there's no better group of people than veterans and their families to take care of.
So you obviously are a veteran.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I was. Did 6 years total. I was 4 years in the active duty Army. I was a paratrooper up in Alaska.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
After I finished that, I did 2 years in the Arkansas National Guard down in Sheridan. So I used to drive from Harrison to Sheridan once a month to continue serving. So.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Well, thanks for your service.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, did you have a question?
I was going to say, Camp Jack is. I mean, that's their focus is the veterans, and but they do so much. I mean, they'll do events and
community stuff.
I've always said when they first started, they hit the ground running, and they did everything so perfectly for what a organization is supposed to do in a community by involving everybody, and they should be looked to as the I guess the poster child of what an organization should do and the steps that they should take to be recognized in the community. And you guys are doing such a great job. Now, the construction took, what, a year and a half? Or?
A little over a year and a half. I think by the time it was all said and done with the scope of the project. But there's still things that we frankly just run out of money and funding for that aren't finished yet.
Well,
just like you said, we're going to keep plugging away at it and keep going and just get things taken care of.
Well, the problem, I think, the guests that we've had in here before representing Camp Jack, they said, what you got an estimate for a year later, it's gone up 20, 30, 40%.
Right.
So you have to, you say, I don't have any more money. We're just going to have to do it on our own.
Well, and with it being HUD funded, there was all those restrictions, so the time it took for that, and COVID didn't help anybody because those prices never came back down. But we got as much accomplished as we could with what we had, and that's kind of the spirit of Camp Jack, and harkens back to the spirit of Jack Williams, who we're named after, to where no matter what's going on, we just buckle down and make sure that the mission's getting done.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures on, I guess on your Facebook page maybe, about what it looked like inside there. Now, this was my high school cafeteria, so it was different.
Yes.
And this is like the major facelift, and it looks phenomenal, actually, for, I don't know where you had to stop, but it looks great. And you're going to have more room for exhibit type things, is that correct?
Correct. So one of our long-term goals is to have a museum exhibit in the big drill hall, that big old cafeteria, and we're going to feature, different conflicts and things like that. But what's going to separate it from other museums of that type is we're going to bring stories from local veterans. We're going to bring uniforms from local veterans so that somebody can come in and say, that was my grandpa's uniform that he wore in Vietnam. Or, that was my dad's uniform that he wore in Afghanistan, when they come back to show their family the community that they came from.
Wow, I might have a uniform I might have to donate. That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see. You're functioning?
We are functioning. We actually never stopped functioning apart from maybe a week of transition, and even then, when veterans would call for us needing assistance, we would still step up to help them. So we were closed on paper, but we never stopped working.
They were good to update about where you could do the food pantry or other needs such as that.
With our new facility, we were finally able to reopen our weekly pantry services yesterday for the first time, and it was amazing to see people come through there. The pantry's laid out very welcoming. We want people to feel comfortable because
and this
everybody
needs
veterans.
Something.
Yeah, this is for veterans. Well, it's not just for veterans. It's veterans and their families. So say if we got a widow whose husband was in the military, we'll take care of her.
Okay.
Or if a disabled child from a service member, we'll try to help them out along the way. That's one of the things about Camp Jack, like you said. It's not just for the veterans. It's a community thing.
Yeah.
And we expand from the veterans to their family members within reason, of course, to make sure that they're taken care of. And we're continuing to help our brothers and sisters take care of their family on the home side.
Yeah.
And there's always bingo.
I was going to say, that's what I was going to say is bingo.
Girl, let me tell you, last night we had, or no, I guess it was Tuesday night. I don't even know what night it is. It's been one of those months. But we had probably 80 people there, and they were just a hooting and a hollering and winning money. And the best part about it is any money you spend at bingo goes right back into the veteran community.
There you go.
You know, it's not going to some big corporation. It's not lining some CEO's pockets. It's going right back out into the community to help veterans and their
that's
families.
so nice.
Now you are a participant in the Volunteer Expo that's happening August 29th at Signature Bank or Signature Tower. So give us some ideas of how volunteers can be utilized and who you're looking for, or that type of thing.
So we have about a bajillion different functions at Camp Jack.
Bajillion.
Yeah, that's the official number is bajillion.
Okay.
And we can use volunteers for everything. Some of our big programs that needs the volunteer help is we go out and install handicap ramps for veterans that need them, that are stuck in the limbo of the VA. So we need people that can go out and do construction work and build ramps and things like that. We do a program called Buddy Calls, where once a month we take a 12th of all of the veterans that have come down to visit us, and we call them and just check on them. Hey, how are you doing? Here's what's going on in the community. We always need people to help with bingo, as you mentioned. It's a lot of fun to work the bingo, but it is work. So we get
it can be people that aren't veterans that can,
absolutely.
that can do those
Our
things.
volunteers are anybody that just has a kindness in their heart for helping veterans in the community.
Okay.
We've helped people do their community service while they're trying to get their life straightened out. We've had the high school kids have started coming to us and helping in the pantry to get their mandated hours. And it's just people that have always wanted to do something and didn't know where to go, and we're trying to find something for everybody.
Now, if somebody says I can only be available 2 hours a week, like a Tuesday and a Wednesday, can you fill them?
That's part of what we're doing with this relaunch is we're restructuring all that, and we've got several people that have said I can do this during this time and that.
Okay.
And so what we're working on now is finding projects for those people.
Okay.
Whether it's, hey, Mr. Smith needs his mail picked up. Can you go pick his mail up?
Or transportation for someone.
Yes, exactly.
Anything like that. Wow.
You're just looking for the needs that the veterans need fulfilled.
Yeah, we've got one of our little catchphrases is we're here for anything a veteran needs, from a cup of coffee and somebody to talk to, all the way up to my house burned down and I lost everything.
Oh my gosh,
And anything in between. And if we don't have the solution, this is one of the things we're proud of is we'll go find it.
I know we
can't find it, we'll make it.
We talked earlier about, or in April, or around April, about they helped with taxes. There was someone there that would help you do your taxes.
Yep,
I mean,
we partnered with the
lots of
AARP
different
Tax
things.
Foundation, and we would offer a place for them to come and set up and provide tax services to the community.
That's
not
wonderful.
tied to Camp Jack, not part of our organization, but it's a community resource, so we want to be there to support that.
Well, we appreciate that Camp Jack is very community oriented.
Absolutely.
Very much so.
Oh, yeah.
And that takes volunteers. So this is a perfect opportunity to visit with people from Camp Jack at the Volunteer Expo on August 29th, and that's from 10 to 2.
Yep.
And there's going to be a lunch served there, but we invite you to go and talk to, or will you be there?
Yeah,
I will be there. We'll have some other
there?
volunteers there that kind of talk
Just look for the red-bearded guy.
Yeah, the big bald guy with the red beard. And something I do want to mention, if you've got any questions or you're wondering what's going on about the event, they have actually created an event on Facebook. So you can go on there, mark that you're coming, see some of the other people and organizations that are showing up, and let's just make this volunteer expo as big as it can be so that this community can continue to come together like we at Camp Jack
There's
know
a
they
lot
can.
of volunteers out there. This is an opportunity
absolutely.
to test the waters all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Michael, do you have anything else to add before we have to close out? Or you ready to go.
Check off all your notes?
Oh, I didn't have any notes. These are just
Okay.
scribbles. We talked about all of it. Though.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Good.
Well, thank you so much
Yeah,
for
thanks for
being
coming.
here
Yeah.
today, and it's very nice to meet you, and we look forward to having you come back
Oh,
sometime.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see y'all down there at the expo on the 29th too, right?
I'll be overseas, but she might be
I
available.
may not be available. We'll have to see.
Oh, we're gonna take care of that then. So, do a live broadcast. From
Yeah,
St.
we'll
Joe.
have to do a live broadcast.
Yeah. All
Thanks,
right.
Michael.
All right,
Thank
thanks so
you
much for
so
having me.
much. We'll take our last break, and we'll be back shortly. Stay with us. Welcome back to our final few minutes of Around the Table. Okay.
Yes.
And we are glad that you have joined us today on this fine Thursday. What is it, Dan? August the 21st.
22nd, isn't it?
You're trying to jump ahead. It's the 21st.
It is the
man.
21st.
It
Excuse
is.
me.
Yeah, correct yourself.
I'm chomping at the bit to get out of the country.
You are chomping at the bit for something.
Trump is in office. I'm leaving the country.
Are you?
Yes.
Are you coming back, though?
Yeah. I mean, all these people that leave the country are coming back.
You think they are?
They're American citizens. They have to come back.
They have to come back periodically.
Yeah, they have to come back.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of a silly thing, really.
Well, I guess they're making a statement, and that's their right to do.
Well, they're celebrities, they got plenty of money.
They can do what they want.
Yeah, they do what you want.
They rule the world?
They probably got houses all over the world.
Well, they probably do. You're
Places.
probably right about
Let's go to Spain.
Let's just do whatever we want.
Yeah.
When we want.
Yeah, because we got the money.
But do you have any matcha?
I had to look up what the heck matcha was, but it's a drink, right? It's supposed to be a healthy drink.
It's like not kombucha. Kombucha is, that's a healthy. Okay,
it sounds
I just lost you right there.
It sounds like a hammock of some kind. Kombucha sounds like a hammock.
Kombucha. Go ahead. Yeah. Exactly.
Anyway, why your matcha isn't as healthy as you thought it was going to be, that morning cup of matcha might not be as good as you think it is. Nutritionists are now warning that the super trendy drink could be throwing off your iron levels, and instead of giving you a coffee-like jolt, it's more likely to leave you feeling worn out because of it. So it's kind of a downer, kind of a depressant.
I never heard of it.
Yeah, there's a way to fix that, though. They suggest not drinking it with food.
Or don't drink it.
Where it could block iron receptors. Now, if they could only do something to make it taste like dirt.
Why would you drink it then?
I don't know. I think people are like, oh, it's a trendy thing. I want a matcha, muko matcha. Muko matcha with a little bit of salt in it.
And I want to wear my leggings when I drink it.
Now, tell me about the leggings.
Leggings. I'm not a leggings person.
Oh, I am. I got some on right now.
I don't know that that's ever been anything that I ever felt comfortable in because there's no pockets, partly. But anyway.
Well, you can buy them with pockets.
No, I'm not a leggings person.
Okay.
But anyway, some people are. But Gen Z says now that they hate leggings.
Okay, why?
You're not the only one noticing fewer young women wearing leggings at the gym, you perv. New retail analysis shows that fewer 20-somethings are buying skin-tight athletic leisure wear. They found that Gen Z prefers baggy sweatpants and T-shirts to work out in and thinks the skin-tight, stretchy stuff is a bit too revealing. Might explain why Lululemon stock has lost half of its value in the last year.
Yeah.
Now, if you ever scoped out Lululemon, it's good quality workout wear, but it is. Hello. Darn it. Anywho, there you go.
Yeah.
Let's do some. Today is down.
All right, let's do it. Today is National Senior Citizen Day. This is my day.
This is your.
Because I'm a senior citizen. Okay, Boomer. According to the latest census, seniors are America's fastest growing age group.
Okay.
Okay, big deal. National Spumoni Day.
Spumoni.
Yeah, it's a frozen treat.
Okay.
It's kind of like ice cream. I wonder if Paradise Cream has Spumoni.
I don't know. You have to ask them.
I have to ask them, yeah.
Anniversary of Dirty Dancing. That was a great flick.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
International Day of Remembrance and Tribute to the Victims of Terrorism.
And lastly, the Menendez brothers are in court again.
Oh,
all right,
brother.
We'll see you tomorrow.
All righty.
Thank you for being
See
with
you
us
then.
today.
ABC's Katie Watson. guarantees would look like, but the Kremlin has played down talk of a possible summit.
Zelensky says the attack was carried out as